Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Brian. We're going to be doing more Ratchet and Clank today. We're going to go to the planet Quartu, the robot plant. So, let's do it. It's actually we're going to be coming back to this level. It's going to be one of those where we have to split it in two. Similar to how Orxon was, where we have to get an item and come back to this planet in order to get the rest of the planet completed. We're actually going to be coming back to this planet 3 times. One for a gold bolt because we don't have the item yet for it, but we'll get that in the second to last level, and it's going to be kind of annoying to come back, but hey, we got to do it. So let's let's get some ammo first. I don't think we should have a fair amount, but I just want to, yeah, it should be pretty much it. Alright, so we can go 3 different ways. 2 for now, only to the left arrow and then that question mark and then that question mark. So let's go this way first, because it's going to loop around and it's not the primary reason we're here, so shouldn't be too bad. So use your Hydro Pack, and we're going to actually have to go through these rings. And this is not going to be the first time we're going to see these rings. We're going to see them later on, as well as these laser spider things. So yeah, just be aware. Also, electrified water, instant kill. Don't fall in while the electricity is going, otherwise you will instantly die. So it doesn't matter whether or not you have the 8 nanotech health pieces, or if you have the 4 or the 5. So if you touch it, you're dead. These lasers are a little bit more forgiving. These are one hit. But again, just be careful. Now, as you see at the bottom, there's a timer. We have a minute to get through this whole thing, which is why you need the Hydro Pack to do this. Because you need to swim fast, and just normal swimming is not fast enough. So get the Hydro Pack before you even start this area, if you ignored it in Hoven. So now we get one of our a rather interesting item. Now also, when you get out of the water, it instantly turns back to electrified, despite the fact that we still have like 20 seconds left on the clock. But whatever, just don't touch it. So we get this, which is called the Bolt Grabber. The Bolt Grabber basically just makes the your effective range for collecting bolts further. That's all it does. It's actually pretty good, though. I think it's like 2.5 times what you normally would have, so it's not too bad. Also, as soon as you drop out, you can't hear the electrified water anymore, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Alright, so let's go to the second area that we need to complete. Also, knock off piranha plants. Oh! Ow. These guys have fireballs. They're like... Stop it. Thank you. Yeah, so you can't get up there, unfortunately. If you try, you just slide back down, so... yeah, they have, like, energy... like Dragon Ball Z moves in their, with their robots, so... You know what? Let's use the suck cannon a little bit. We haven't used that in a while. Instant kill for these guys. I like the suck cannon. It works very nicely. In the later games, you can actually pick up boxes and stuff, which is much more useful. Because if you don't have any small enemies around, you have plenty of boxes and crates to pick up and fire, so... Cool. Okay. So let's, here we go. Alright, so this door over here, this one here, we can't get through yet. We need the one item from the 2 levels from now in order to get it. It's literally just a little key, essentially. But But yeah, we don't have the key yet, so we have to go and do that level first before we get the gold bolt that's in there. So, alright, get all the boxes for no reason. Let's talk to you.
Was it pi over infinity, or...
Hey! You need help fixing that thing?
Actually, I'm trying to destroy it.
Why?
I was contracted to re-engineer my enlarging machine to create huge, heavily armed mechs.
So that's where those mechs came from.
Precisely. Had I known Drek was behind this, I never would have done it.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, if you'll volunteer to be enlarged, you may be able to stop those mechs long enough for me to sabotage this machine.
And then you will change me back?
I've never tried that, but in theory, yes.
Cool, we're gonna be on the forefront of untested technology. Let's do it. Giant clank. And so begins the slowdown. So, if you guys thought that the slowdowns were horrible before, they're nothing compared to what's going to be happening with all this destruction.
When your energy bar is full, press the triangle button to unleash an atomic energy blast.
Atomic energy blasts. The atomic energy blasts are actually really powerful, obviously, but it's also one that you have to. It has a cooldown period of like 30 seconds or so, and I think if you destroy enemies, it goes faster. So let's use it. Oh! Stop. Yeah, it unleashes hell. Stop it. It destroys a very large radius of enemies, so it's actually quite useful. Also, you can do a couple of attacks. You have your missiles, which is the circle button, and then your punch, which is just square. So it's similar to how Ratchet controls. It's just with the triangles where the atomic energy blast comes in. So let's... Oh, that was useless.
Well done! Now just step into the machine and we'll see what happens.
Nice to have you back, I guess.
I've recalibrated the controls to allow only your specific circuit pattern.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know how to thank you, too. Maybe this'll help.
New! From Gadget Ron, the makers of weapons and other fine products, comes the Hollow Guys. With the Hollow Guys, you can fool robots into thinking you're one of them. Match your wits against other robots. Work on robotic assembly lines. Attend robot parties. The Hollow Guys. Available only at Gadgetron headquarters for a limited time. Not to be used for illegal purposes. We're only in sanctioned areas. You will not actually become a robot.
If I can get that thing, I'll be able to get past those robot guards.
Robots are not so easily fooled.
Ah, what's that?
What?
Uh-huh.
That wasn't even fooling him, Ratchet. That was just kind of being like, hey, surprise. But anyway, so yeah, we gotta go to Kalibo 3 in order to get the Hollow Guys in order to get to the next planet. Which, or to finish this planet, excuse me. But that's not too bad. Since we're only at like 10 minutes or so, we can do that pretty easily. So we'll do that quick while we're in this episode, because there's nothing else to do on Quartu here, so might as well just do it. Not to mention, also, I have a shortcut that I'm going to show you guys, so let's do it. Yeah, the shortcut on Kalibo 3 is actually really interesting. We're going to skip a large portion of the planet. Not that it matters, but...
This is starting to become annoying. I'm not sure why I bothered with you incompetent idiots. All right, I'll try this one more time. You are my most elite troops. I'm sending you down to the planet's surface to destroy those troublemakers. Now go! Oh, and if you have to destroy Gadget Ron to get rid of them, so be it.
So Gadgetron is in the line of fire now. That's good. That's good. So yeah, with going to this planet, we're gonna skip a major portion of it. And it doesn't really matter because it's irrelevant. It's not a very. I didn't want that. I want. Thank you. Basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be skipping a large portion of the planet, and it's irrelevant only because a big portion of this planet is just purely combat. There's no special areas or anything that we need to do in order to beat it. So we have these doors here that have these buttons. Fairly straightforward, it makes sense. Now, we come out of this door here when we finish getting the hollow guys, but we can't get there yet because we can't hit the button. Or can we? Basically what we're going to need is the Visibomb gun. And we'll just stand... We don't have to stand on any of these boxes, it's just easier to do with the boxes here. So we're going to fire above the door. Oh. Try again. Damn it. We have to fire above the door. And then hit the button. And that's it. That's all we have to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip all this zigzagging and stuff. That's irrelevant. Like I said, it's just combat. Not necessary. And it's just annoying. So we're just going to do that. We may come back and finish it, but if you do that trick, you don't have to.
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you were concerned about the, invasion?
Son, our defenses are the best money can buy. Don't give it another thought. You ever been on a hoverboard?
Yeah, once or twice.
I am in search of a hip young star to represent my newest line of boards. Someone the kids can look up to.
And I am your man.
If you can beat my test bots in a race, the job is yours.
Good, I'll take it. Now, similar to how the race on Rilgar was, it's just against robots. In the one on Rilgar, I'm sorry, oh crap. On the one on Rilgar, it was against the actual like skid marks folks. But this is against robots. At least I think that one... Yeah, that one was. Okay. Now, since we have the Sonic Zoom... The Zoomerator... The Platinum Zoomerator, excuse me. Basically, we now have the ability to use our... do tricks in order to get boost. Now, the boost is very handy because basically, once you get it, as long as you keep it up, you can just hold it the entire time. And you can get all these shortcuts and stuff like that, which is really nice. Just be careful, don't fall off the track. Like I almost did a couple times. Now, in order to get the most amount of boost, you want to use all 4 shoulder buttons and basically just do maneuvers. And what that'll do is you'll use 4 poses and it'll give you the most amount of boost. Now, we're going to collect all the Devastator ammo. And we don't necessarily need it. We're in first place, so we don't need it. But if somehow we do get past, we can use it to destroy our enemies. Like this guy here, we're about to lap him. And the more you do a trick, the less effective it becomes. So, just so you're aware.
That was terrific! Now I just need you to say a few words about our hot new boards.
Huh? Now?
Of course. Just look into that camera right over there and say what comes naturally. Rolling!
Hi. This is Ratchet for, Gadget Ron hoverboards. And if you,
Yo, dudes, for the freshest boards in the galaxy, check out the new XZ88 from Gadget Ron. It's so hot, it's cool.
I think I got the wrong guy. That was something.
Hey, I was thinking, do I get a discount on gadgets now?
You have to be with the company for 2 years before the employee discount kicks in. I can, however, let you have this.
The Gadgetron Hologuise is the perfect infiltration device for all our non-robot customers. Simply equip the device and press the circle button. You will instantly be disguised as a SentryBot, preventing detection by all SentryBot security systems. Press the circle button again to wave at fellow SentryBots, who will then deactivate force fields for you. Caution, use of any weapon while disguised will deactivate the Hologuise.
Yes, we got the Hologuise. We're so cool, but we don't want to use that right now because it's kind of annoying. So we're just gonna go back through here, and we're gonna do the final section of Kalibo 3, and then we can get through Core 2. I'm gonna just do all that in this episode because it's relatively quick. But yeah, so we're just gonna do a grind rail section quick. And I nearly died. Not good. Don't hit the barriers. That's not going to bode well for you. Flames. Not often do you get to use like a weapon on the track. So what you want to do is you want to hit all of these little circle door things or switches or whatever, because it's going to unlock one of the force fields that we need to get the first gold bolt. So this is a pretty leisurely grind rail section. It's just sometimes it gets a little annoying because you may miss one of the switches, so just be aware that that one section that I just finished with has 2 switches, but because it's in a circle, you can go around twice or 3 times or whatever if you miss them. Just keep going around and around and around. So it's not too bad. Now we should have the last section right up here. And yep. Oh, there's only three switches that we have to hit. That works. And this is where all those mine-laying robots like to hang out, so we're just gonna whack them a couple of times. Pretty good retaliation, I think, for placing those mines on the track. So, got the first gold bolt, and we're about to get the second gold bolt, or about in like a few seconds or a minute or so.
Hey, we finally get to meet the help desk girl. I hope she's cute.
What should that matter?
Oh, man.
Come here often?
Actually, I work here, so I come here all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I've been following your progress. Here, shh, take this. It's a map-o-matic. It will be very helpful.
I'll see you later.
Bye, sweetie.
I think she likes me.
The Gadgetron Map-O-Matic can be used to find secret areas. Just go to your map screen and all...
She's talking, but her mouth isn't moving. Alright, so yeah, we get a Map-O-Matic, and as you can see, secret areas are labeled green. Now to get to that secret area, we just need to drop down here and go to the Gadgetron break room, which they've been testing the morph array in here, so get the second gold bolt, and we'll bail on the planet. That's all we need to do here, thankfully, so... Oh yeah, the chickens just keep coming in through the teleporter, so... That's a nice little touch, I think. So, let's go. We're gonna go back to Core 2, and we're gonna use the Holo Guys. This episode is gonna run a little bit longer because of that, but... I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay if we just go over maybe by 5 minutes, 6 minutes or so. We're not going to be there for too long, thankfully. Yeah, stop shooting at me. Come on, let me get off. Thank you. Let's get our ammo back up. So we Visibomb. We're good. Okay. Cool. Okay. So yeah, if you want to use that trick for getting past like a majority of the level, like I said, we skipped all that gray area by using the trick of just using the Visibomb gun, which unfortunately in the reboot they kind of removed. You don't have to do that, or you can't do that, I should say. So it is kind of annoying, but what can you do? So let's go back to Core 2. Infiltrate the secure area. So. And thankfully there's only 2 gold bolts on Gadget Ron. I always thought there were more. Like, I was trying to find some, and I saw the little Devastator ammo on the racing track below. And it's like, oh, hey, there are some. So I tried to jump to get them when I was a kid, and I kept dying, and I couldn't figure out how to get to them until I realized that that was not what I was supposed to do. So, whoops. Also, let's set a quick select to have the Holo Guys in it rather than the Walloper, because we don't need the Walloper much anymore. Come on. Destruction. So if they hit the button somehow, little fireballs that track you and will not stop come out of the floor. Kind of annoying. But not really much you can do. So let's... Boom! So much easier using the Rhino. I know I shouldn't, because I shouldn't technically have it yet. Stop that. Thank you. But it's going to make this last little section much faster than going through with traditional weapons. There were glitches I did find for this game, such as using like the Pyrocitor, or is it the Tesla Claw, that like dealt a massive amount of damage to him. Which I don't think we can do, unfortunately, in this this playthrough, because I think they removed it in the remake or the HD collection. So much destruction. So we can go into the factory here and see about them making the mechs, which we don't ever see these in the game, but they're here, so sure. So much destruction with the Rhino, and I love it. But yeah, the bolt grabber grabs bolts so much further away now. It's so much better than before. So if you need bolts, definitely get the bolt grabber. Oh, hello. I completely forgot that I am not a robot. So much Rhino ammo wasted. Oh well. Whatever. It's not like we don't have 50 rounds. No! No! Okay, there we go. Thank God.
That should do it.
Mom?
Oh, brother.
I tried, Mom. I know.
Hey, look! A sister!
My fellow Blog, our synthetic world is now fully functional and ready for habitation. However, there is one small obstacle in our way. This pathetic lump of a planet. Due to some blunder of fate, it happens to occupy the galaxy's most perfect orbit. But no more. Behold, the Deplanetizer, the most powerful laser ever created. Soon, we'll move the Deplanetizer into place just above the planet's surface. I will, of course, be on hand to press the button that will blow this mudball to smithereens. No one will even miss it. See you then.
Ratchet, are you all right?
He is going to pay!
Excuse me?
It shouldn't have taken me this long to see it! Drek is going to find out what happens when you mess with my home! What are you smiling at?
This is the Ratchet I always knew was there.
Okay, if we're gonna do this, we need to get onto Drek's ship. And then we can find out where he set up that laser.
I will try to make you proud, Mom.
Oh. So yeah, so Ratchet apparently should have foreseen Drek wanting to destroy his planet, but sure, I guess, whatever. So yeah, we're gonna go to the Drek's fleet that's floating above Veldin and stop Drek, I guess. So yeah, let's end the episode here, and I will see you guys next time when it comes to more Ratchet and Clank. I thank you all for watching. As always, subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.